So welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we will know about the works of rivers, how river works in its entire life, and we will know more about the how rivers is related to our human life. Okay. So Putul went for a trip to Gangotri during her puja vacations. She was really astonished to know that the broad and slow flowing Ganga near her house in Diamond Harbour was actually the same river that appeared so turbulent and rumbled along the mountain slopes here. She also noticed that the river was rather narrow in Gangotri. It did not carry a lot of water as well, but it was flowing at great speed near her house. The same river was so broad and carried such huge volume of water. How it is possible? Now see that the streams with their sources high up in the mountains were generally fed by ice meltwater. Okay, and their channels do not dry up during any time of the year. They are called perennial rivers. These rivers are shown by blue lines on maps. Okay. Now see friends that whenever a river comes from a mountain region, there is obviously the ice melted water carrying the river. Now see, whenever the ice is melting, then we know the by rain water cycle the ice will be again formed in this region, and there is a what I say that a infinity cycle. It is rolling and rolling. Okay, ice to water, water to ice, ice to water, water to ice, and that's why in these streams the sources of water is I said that there is no ending. Okay, in the sources, so the channels do not dry up during the time of the year. All the year there is a sources of water, and that's why these rivers are called the perennial rivers, and it is marked by blue lines in maps. Now our little river flows in graceful loops. The summer heat dries her to gentle flow. Now see, when a river has its source in a lower land like a plateau, it is fed by rainwater. So their channels are filled with water during the rainy season. During other parts of the year, their channels tend to dry up. They are called non-perennial rivers. They are shown by black lines on maps. See, like Damodar, it is a river. When the rainy season comes, it flush up, and it's held many of the floods in their mm, all over the part. Now see, whereas the river has its source in a lower land like plateau region, what happens there? There are there are not several parts, several channels. Not there are no, there don't have several sources of water. There is only water, that is rainwater, and the rainwater is comes only in the rainy season. In all over the year, there will be no water. There will be only water in rainy season. That's why in these rivers only the water flush up, only the water flows in during the rainy seasons, and that's why this called the non-perennial rivers, and it is not the permanent river as well. So it is marked as black line in the maps. Now see that whenever what a plateau, have to know about the plateau. What is plateau region? What a plateau, what a pleasure it is to see your handmade paper boats sail along the water along. Um, Now see the plateau. We talk about the plateau region. That is, a plateau region is a lowland. It is a lowland just higher than the plain region and lower than the highland, like mountains. It is the middle part. It is also called a tableland because that it is not as much high as the highlands or the mountains, and it is not as low as the plains also. So in this state, it is like a table. Which, see the table, it is just in a mediocre height, no? So also the plateau is have it has a mediocre height. That's why this is called as highland, but it's not a mountain part also. So that's it for today. So next day we will come with more knowledge. We will know more about the river